how's it going, everyone? So I've been getting some requests on explaining the difference between free flow and guided flow robotic barns. So I'll go through some of the differences, similarities. That way it helps some of you guys, clear up some questions. So one of the main differences in the barn designs is your smart gates. So in free flow barns, there's no gates or anything to sort the cows or control the flow of it. Basically, you're just using the pellet and the robot to entice the cows to come into it to get milked. One of our smart gates here, this is our entrance gate. So this gate lets us know, it sorts cows based on if they have milking permission or not. So if they have milking permission, they'll get sorted into our robot pen here and wait to be milked. Usually we don't have too many in here at a time. Right now we got, 4 cows in here, one getting milked and that one's washing from a diverted cow. So in a free flow setup, you wouldn't have this gate, the smart gate at all, or you can see behind me this big gate that closes off the robot commitment pen. It would just be wide open to the robots. Cows just come and go as they please. One of the reasons why we chose guided flow, we don't like to buy much feed. And in free flow systems, you typically feed a lot more pellet than you do in guided flow. Right now, we're feeding 3 pounds per cow per day. We've been as high as 10 and everywhere in between, trying different rations the last couple of years, and we've been on 3 for about a year now. Free flow setup will typically run upwards of 20 to 25 pounds to get the cows to the robots. Another reason we went with guided flow is we felt like we would have to fetch less cows throughout the day, which we have no hired labor here, so anything less that we have to do, definitely helps us. So now there are free flow barns that probably have 0 fetch cows, but again, it goes back to the pellet and, their management practice. For us, we weren't a big fan of it. Main reason we went with DeLaval robots is because they are the only ones that really have a guided flow setup. Difference with free flow and guided, which I guess you could technically run these with a free flow as well, is your one-way gates. So, if a cow wants to get a drink, she goes through the one-way gate, and the only way to get back to eat or lay down, as a lot of them are doing right now, is to go through our smart gate. So theoretically, you could, with a free flow setup, do that as well, but I haven't been around many of them, so I'm not too sure. There's also different types of guided flow. They have milk first, feed first, and you have fully guided, semi-guided. I think we're considered a semi-guided. No matter what setup you're in, as long as your cows are happy, laying down, eating, if it works for the farmer, it's pretty much their individual choice. We like guided flow, but a lot of guys and girls like free flow, and there's nothing wrong with that. This just works good for us. Get a couple cows to go through the smart gate here for you guys so you can see how it works and how it sorts the cows based on if they are able to be milked or not. Push this Jersey through here. As you can see, there's a couple different parts of this gate. Like, she did not have milking permission, so it opens up and lets her go through. Try one of these ones down here. This Holstein, she just stood up, so she may be able to be milked here. So that Jersey also didn't have permission. All right, so this one does. You can see how that gate swung over, and then she goes over to the outside, then this will close for the next cow, and that gate will flip back. get an aerial shot here just so you could see a little bit of the flow of the gates and, you know, how the cows move through, get a little better understanding to explain everything, you know, how it works. Well, I hope you guys liked the video today on the differences between the guided flow systems and the free flow. If you got any questions, leave a comment. You know, definitely hit the like button. We'll try to get back with you. I'm just gonna sit here, hang out with some Swiss and Jerseys in the sand, and who knows, might take a nap or something.